Supreme Court today striking a huge blow against same-sex couples. A baker in Colorado refusing to make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. And tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court backing the baker. So what's the difference versus, let's say, refusing to bake a cake for a black couple or a Jewish couple or Catholic or Hispanic? Eyewitness News reporter Jim Hoffer here now with the fallout. Jim?
Well, this is being called a narrow ruling by the nation's highest court, but the ramifications of today's decision could be far-reaching. Many decrying the court's action, saying it could give business owners a legal shield to discriminate based on their religious beliefs.
You can't be all that you want to be.
Today's narrow ruling is not likely to quell the divisions between gay rights advocates and supporters of religious freedom. In ruling in favor of a Colorado baker who refused to bake a wedding cake for a gay couple, Justice Anthony Kennedy wrote, "These disputes, quote, must be resolved with tolerance, without undue disrespect to sincere religious beliefs, and without subjecting gay persons to indignities when they seek goods and services in an open market."
We're excited that the Supreme Court has decided to protect religious freedom for everybody. Justice Kennedy's opinion can be summed up as tolerance is a two-way street.
The high-stakes legal battle began in 2012 when Jack Phillips, owner of Masterpiece Cake Shop outside Denver, refused to design and bake a wedding cake for Charlie Craig and David Mullins. At the time, the couple expressed disbelief of what they saw as blatant discrimination.
The feelings after that were dehumanizing. I mean, we just felt kind of like a lesser person.
The couple filed discrimination charges with the Colorado Civil Rights Commission. The commission and the courts ruled in their favor, but Phillips appealed to the Supreme Court. Today's ruling in the baker's favor came as a deep disappointment to gay rights supporters.
The fact that the opinion was written by Justice Kennedy makes it a little bit more saddened, because we know that he's stood up for LGBT equality in the past, and it's very shocking that he did not stand up for us today.
The court's narrow decision is unlikely to have wide-ranging repercussions, but could provide some legal protection to business owners wanting their companies to represent some elements of their faith, as is clearly the intent of the baker.
The Constitution guarantees me the right to practice my faith, my religion, anywhere, anytime. There are no restrictions on that.
And just within the hour, we've heard from the Denver couple, Charlie Craig and David Mullins.
You know, the whole reason that Dave and I pursued this is because we don't want other couples to go through the same thing. So, you know, it's not just about us, it's about our community as a whole.
Civil rights aren't gained overnight. And, you know, we hope that we've raised awareness, not just in Colorado, but across the country, of how this form of discrimination affects LGBT people across the country every day.
And Governor Cuomo coming out with strong condemnation of the high court's ruling, saying that, quote, the ruling does nothing to lessen New York State's commitment to protecting the rights of the LGBTQ community. Discrimination of any kind, he says, is a poison. And in New York, Cuomo says we have zero tolerance for bigotry.